Here we are at Summit Hearing Aid Center on Summit Avenue. And I want you to meet my friend Leslie and see this beautiful office they have set up here. So let's go on in.
Welcome, Emi. Thank you for coming.
Well, thank you for having us, Leslie. This is a pleasure. Leslie, thank you so much for having us today. This is such a pleasure to be here with you and this beautiful staff you have back here. Why don't you introduce them to us?
I certainly will. I'm very lucky to have these women, professional women here.
In Women History Month.
Yes. In a women-owned business.
In a women-owned business, yes.
And this is Dr. Dale Postian, Dr. Megan Galley, Holly Herman, and Michelle. Well, Michelle, you could wave. Bolito.
Okay. Terrific. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Thank you.
What a great group to be working with here.
I'm very lucky, and go back to work.
Thank you so much. So, Leslie, tell us, we'll get a little closer here. Tell us how long you've been here.
I opened in 1983, so 42 years in the same place.
Wow.
I knew I wanted to be in Summit. I'm a local girl, so I grew up in Springfield, left, went to college, did all those things. But I knew when I came back I wanted to have a practice in Summit.
It is a great place to do business, isn't it?
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
So this is what you've always done?
Yes, I taught speech for a year or so, but I tend to like the more technical, more immediate gratification of helping people hear.
One-on-one type thing, yes. Now, I know nothing about this business other than sometimes I can't hear well.
Okay.
Either by choice or by whatever. So I think, let's say I think I need help.
Okay.
So tell me what the process would be. Make an appointment?
You would make an appointment, and we sit down and talk and do a consultation and see where you're having difficulty, what's important to you, who's important to you, what you do for fun. Nobody can ever answer that when I say, what do you do for fun?
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. What you do for work. Then we would do an evaluation. It's a hearing exam. It's painless, and it gives us a wealth of information. Then we come back and we educate the patient about what we found out.
Interesting, yes. Okay.
And then what we do is, if we need to, we work a treatment plan up and help them.
Great.
If we feel they should see a medical physician, we have them go there first and come back to us, who will write reports. And just everybody, we really want people to be educated so they know exactly what's going on.
Yeah. That's important. So they're like a partner with you.
Right.
Let me ask you another thing. And I always hear that Medicare does not pay for hearing aids. Is that true?
That's absolutely true.
What is the point of that?
There is no point.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's Medicare will cover hearing evaluations for the most part. Some insurances will. If the person's insurance doesn't for the hearing evaluation, they pay us. We give them a super bill, and they send it to their insurance.
Okay, so there's a way to at least
But that's
approach
for the hearing evaluation.
Yeah, for the evaluation, not for the hearing aids.
No.
It seems crazy to me. When do you normally, no, I shouldn't say that because I don't know, but it would seem to me that older people are more, it's everybody.
It has changed so much.
Tell me.
My people now range from 45 to 103.
Really?
Yes. Communication is so important. You always see people with things in their ears.
Yes.
Okay? But communication is so important that it's not so much you're deaf, it's that you can't follow the conversation and you're trying to fill in the blanks and you're asking people to repeat. So younger people realizing that. And it used to be people didn't want to see them. They wanted to be invisible, and we have invisible ones. We have ones you can wear for 24 hours. We have ones that are very cosmetically appealing. But when it comes down to it, they just want to be able to hear.
Yeah, sure. Who doesn't?
Right.
Now, let me ask you another question. You see all these young kids, or not even young kids, but with the ear pods in, listening to music and stuff. Does that have an effect on your ears?
It will, depending on how loud it is. I know you can put cutoffs in your phone for how loud, but we make ear protectors for, think about the kids in a marching band, how loud that is.
Yeah.
Okay, people who hunt. I have a lot of hunters, skeet shooters, maybe not animals.
How about using the snow blower or the
That's
other blowers that you use? Very loud.
anybody cutting lumber. We make things for people who sleep with people who snore. I mean, so we just don't do hearing aids. We look at the whole thing.
the whole hearing.
Yes.
condition.
And you did ask about the cost of who pays for hearing devices. We work with the Commission for the Deaf and Blind, and we work with Division of Vocational Rehab. And we'll evaluate them and go back and suggest they do something, and those state things help people.
Great. That's great. That's great. Okay. You want to give me an evaluation?
Sure.
You want to go to the booth?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the booth.
Let's go to the tape.
That's right.
The
There you
video.
go.
Okay. The first thing we do is do otoscopy. Is we look in your ears to make sure there's no foreign objects and there's not a lot of wax. We can see your eardrum. Everything's good. I put you in the booth. I put earbuds in, and then we go. And I talk to you and tell you what you're going to do.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds like fun.
It is fun.
Okay, good.
Okay.
That was so much fun and so relaxing. I didn't feel any tension or uncomfortableness or anything. And if that is part of the purpose,
It is.
it was very comfortable.
Thank you.
Anybody who's thinking of doing it shouldn't be afraid, because I'm like psycho on doctors.
Because not only do you see now, I see you probably, if we work with hearing devices, 2 other times. And then we get in touch with you annually, unless you come to see me, because we have to update the software. We have a special cleaner that we do things. So we really have touch points that are important.
Absolutely, because you want to be able to hear, and it's very annoying when you can't. You always have to be saying "pardon me," whatever.
Right.
So I'd encourage anybody to take the first steps and see where you are. Yeah,
Get a baseline. That's it. And it's often that we have partners come in, and one partner may need your services more than the other, but they both come and they both get hearing evaluations because you need a baseline. So let's say you're doing okay and you're fine, and then 2 years later you come and you go, "I'm having such a problem. I have something to look back on."
it's kind of like your eyes too. The same thing. You get to an age, well, probably any age where where it's maintenance. You've got to keep up with it. So
And the technology.
Yes.
We're the ones who keep up with the technology.
Yeah.
But you asked about ages. I have 98 years old who stream their phone calls to their phones, who use an app, who, we take our time and show you how.
Yes. Well, it was a very nice experience, I must say that. And I also have to just comment on the fabulous artwork you have in here. So it's a treat not only to come in and find out whether I can hear correctly or what we have to do, but also to see the artwork that you have here, Leslie. Very, very nice. So are you on Instagram?
Yes, we are.
And what is your address?
Summit.hearing.aid.
Okay.
And we're also on Facebook. I think those are the 2 things we're on.
And what is your address here?
75 Summit Avenue.
In downtown Summit.
Summit, New Jersey. Across from the Summit Diner.
Well, that is a good place to be. They can go there and then come over here, right?
Sometimes when we fit people and they have difficulty in noise, we send them there to have lunch.
Oh.
To see how they're doing, and we'll see them afterwards.
Oh,
so,
that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
We don't play by any rules.
And what are your hours?
9 to 5, Monday through Friday. And we actually now close for lunch between 1 and 2 o'clock.
That's a good idea. Well, I'm going to encourage everyone to come in, say hello, get a hearing test, and find out where they are. And thank you so much for giving us this time this afternoon. I really appreciate it.
This has been awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.